It's incredibly difficult for me to control my feelings and desires when it comes to you. It's something I've struggled with from the beginning. I've always been the kind of person who plans everything out, especially in relationships. I would carefully consider every word, every interaction, ensuring that I maintained a steady, cautious pace. But with you, it's completely different. The connection between us feels so natural that I find myself swept up in it, unable to maintain the control I used to have. It's as if everything just flows effortlessly between us, without any need for force or effort on my part. And that's something I've never experienced before. In fact, I've had to actively stop myself because love just comes so easily when I think of you. It pours out of me in a way that surprises even myself. I've always been reserved, careful not to get too close too quickly, but with you, that all goes out the window. I used to plan my conversations with others, always preparing what to say and how to say it. I would measure my words, making sure I didn't reveal too much, too soon. But with you, it's as if those rules no longer apply. I don't plan, I don't rehearse, yet our conversations feel more real and more authentic than anything I've experienced before. When we talk, I don't want it to end. Every conversation feels like an exhilarating adventure. I feel free, alive, and so much happier when I'm in your presence. Your voice is like a balm for my soul, calming and soothing in ways I can't even fully describe. And it's not just your voice, it's your entire presence. Being near you, I feel an overwhelming sense of comfort and safety. It's as though nothing could go wrong when you're around. You make me feel appreciated and loved in ways that I haven't felt in a long time, if ever. You're so special to me, more than you can imagine. That's why it pains me to realize that I haven't always shown you how much you mean to me. I know I need to be more elegant in my approach, more thoughtful, more considerate, and certainly more tender. Lately, I've sensed that you haven't been seeing me in the best light, and that really hurts. It stings because I know it's my own fault. After I pushed you away, I felt like such a failure. I ran from you, and I've regretted it ever since. I'm not proud of the decisions I made, of the situations I chose, and the people I allowed into my life over you. Those choices feel hollow and wrong now, and I wish I could take them back. I've been doing a lot of reflecting lately, and time has been a harsh but effective teacher. It has shown me what's real and what's not, what's truly important and what's just a distraction. Time has also revealed to me my biggest mistake, letting you go. You're not someone I should have ever walked away from. In fact, you're the person I want by my side every single day of my life. It's taken me a while to fully realize this, but now that I have, I can't ignore it. I know I haven't been acting like the mature man I should be, and for that, I'm genuinely sorry. I haven't handled things well, and it's something I deeply regret. I miss the comfort of being close to you, the warmth of your presence. I wish you could be here with me now, sitting beside me, because I finally understand how much stronger we could be together. I've been obsessively thinking about you ever since we stopped talking. It's like you've taken over my thoughts, and no matter how hard I try, I can't shake the feeling of longing for you. I miss you deeply, more than I can put into words. I miss the way you make me feel, the way everything seems to fall into place when you're around. Without you, there's an emptiness that I can't fill, no matter what I do. I know I've made mistakes. I know I've pushed you away and ran from something beautiful out of fear or confusion. But if I could change that now, I would. Because what I've realized is that you are the most beautiful part of my life, the person who brings out the best in me, who makes everything feel worthwhile. I don't know where we go from here, but I do know that I miss you. I miss us. I miss the way we talk, the way we connect. I miss the way you make me feel alive and free. You're special to me in a way that no one else is. And I want you to know that, even if I haven't always shown it in the best way, you mean the world to me. I hope we can find a way back to each other because I can't imagine my life without you in it. Every time you perform that particular gesture, the one where you look at them in a way that feels almost deliberate, their heart races uncontrollably. It's as though you possess a quiet power over them, a subtle yet irresistible force that leaves them captivated by your presence. The angels whisper that, whether you're aware of it or not, you're having a profound impact on someone, an impact that goes beyond mere infatuation. It runs deeper, affecting them both physically and emotionally in ways they never expected. Their body seems to have developed a mind of its own, reacting instinctively to you whenever you're near. When you're around, they can feel their pulse quicken, their breath catching in their throat, and their skin warming as if they've been set aflame. And when you're not around, the absence of your presence is equally powerful. They struggle to keep their thoughts from drifting back to you. The mere image of your face, the echo of your voice, or the memory of how you look at them is enough to send their heart racing all over again. It's as though they are constantly on the edge of anticipation, caught up in the excitement and uncertainty of these new feelings. The sensations they're experiencing are reminiscent of those initial stages of falling for someone, when everything feels fresh, exhilarating, and just a little bit terrifying. You are the source of those fluttery feelings in their stomach, the nervous, jittery butterflies that refuse to settle whenever they think of you. Their heart doesn't just race, it leaps, skips, and pounds in their chest whenever you're in the same room. They notice the way their body seems to betray them, reacting to your presence in ways that make them feel vulnerable yet alive. It's as if your very being has awakened something inside of them, something they weren't even aware of until you came into their life. And then there's the way you look at them, that particular gaze that holds so much weight, whether or not you realize it. When your eyes meet theirs, it's as if time momentarily stands still. They forget how to breathe, forget the world around them, as they become entirely focused on you. It's almost magical, the effect your gaze has on them. You may be unaware of the power in your eyes, or you may know exactly what you're doing, using that look to stir something within them. Regardless, it's clear that you possess a kind of magnetism that they find utterly irresistible. Eyes, they say, are the windows to the soul, revealing far more than words ever could. Eye contact, in its purest form, is an intimate act, a silent exchange of emotions and energy that words often fail to express. Your eyes, beautiful and telling, hold a certain honesty and vulnerability that draws them in, leaving them feeling exposed and deeply connected to you. While people can often hide behind carefully chosen words, it's much harder to conceal their emotions when their eyes meet yours. This is why the way you look at them has such a profound physical and emotional effect. It's not just a glance, it's a connection, one that feels deeply personal and intense. In those moments when your gaze locks onto theirs, they feel as if they are the only person in the room, the only person that matters to you. It's a rare and intoxicating feeling, being seen by you in a way that goes beyond the surface. Despite it being just a look, to them, it's one of the most intimate things they've ever experienced. Their heart races with the excitement and meaning behind your gaze, and their mind begins to spin with possibilities, imagining all the ways this connection between you could grow and deepen. They can't help but wonder if you feel it too, if you're aware of the effect you have on them, and if perhaps you're doing it all intentionally because you want something more with them. If you weren't aware of the effect you have, you are now. The next time you look at them, pay attention to how they react, the slight catch in their breath, the way their eyes light up, the nervous energy in their movements. It's a subtle yet powerful dance between the two of you, one where your gaze alone has the power to make their body and mind react in ways they can't control. This isn't just about physical attraction, though that is certainly a part of it. It's your natural beauty and magnetism that makes this connection possible. Your presence alone has the ability to captivate them, to make them feel as though they're the only person that matters to you in that moment. It's a feeling they crave, one that leaves them wanting more. Revel in this knowledge, in the understanding that you are both adored and appreciated. Your beauty, both inside and out, draws people to you in ways that you may not always realize. What's even more remarkable is that this person is likely not the only one affected by your presence. You have a natural ability to captivate others, to hold their attention and make their hearts race. You possess a kind of magnetic energy that people find impossible to ignore. So, understand that you have the power to pursue something deeper with this person if you choose. Let this experience remind you that you are not only attractive but also magnetic, a quality that will always be a part of who you are. This is something to cherish and be proud of, a beautiful aspect of your essence that others are drawn to, whether you realize it or not.